Hiya guys, how's it going? It's Since the Skeleton here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Thanks! Henry was a cat who didn't want for much other than food, water, sleep, the normal thing cats want, and lots of attention. To the point where it might have been slightly annoying for some people.
You can't be in the bathroom.
And he enjoyed waiting for you to not pay attention to what was going around you before either coming to invade your personal space or waiting until your plate was completely unnoticed and go to sneak to it to try and sneak whatever you had on it into his mouth. And that's just the surface of what was shown.
Reveal your face.
He enjoyed cuddling as long as you didn't try to grab him. And I miss him a lot.
No, you just want to love me.
It's been about a year
I have resources.
since he died. And I still remember when we got him like it was yesterday. My family and I decided to go to a cat shelter to look for a cat for my sister because about a few months ago, before this time, I had found a cat, and that was going to be my cat, even though he didn't bond with me. So we go to the shelter. They decide to go into the area where there were cats that you could look at from behind cages and stuff. And I decided to go into the room where all the cats were out hanging out in the open in basically could basically play with the cats there, interact with them freely. No cages or anything, just toys, cat trees, what should be in a cat shelter. And I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I decided to lay on the floor of that room. No reason behind it, just random. I'm going to lay on the floor and see what happens. And when I do, Henry decided to walk up and lay on top of my chest. At that moment, I felt a sort of click. It wasn't quite a click, but it felt like something shifted into place, like it belonged. And I knew that he and I were meant for each other. And that if I didn't bring him home, it wasn't going to feel right. So we bring him home, and oh my gosh, he was so loud. It was insane because his meows sounded like a combination of a cat and Chewbacca. It was so deep and throaty. It was it was hilarious. When we got him home, we put him in the basement to get more comfortable because there was a lot of room and places to hide. And he hid between two Tupperware containers. I decided to plop a blanket on the floor, stick a pillow on the floor with the blanket, sat there, and I just talked to him the entire time. Within 12-15 minutes, he decided to come out and we cuddled. It was really amazing. According to the shelter people. He didn't like the other cats very much because he was honestly a really big cat, and he was very nervous. They would like steal his food, and he was very scared. He was going to stay sitting in a cat tree the entire time, basically, and he didn't do that when I got there, so